Look at this. There are 2,571 people in my trading group, and we're killing it. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of Link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys to smash the like button, trying to get a like spike going. 1,000 likes a video. That's the goal. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, if you're trying to get crypto rich, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to keep you updated, all the important Bitcoin technical analysis, free altcoin setups to make sure you make a ton of money in these altcoin mini runs. And I'm going to talk about the news that moves the market, the most important news you need to know. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Did you subscribe yet? Smash that subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment box. This is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart. We've been talking about the longer term time frames in the past couple videos. If you want to catch up on that, go to yesterday's video. Again, price action got squeezed here. You had essentially an inverse head and shoulders playing out. Bitcoin has broken above the $9,400 level. So if the bulls can break 9,400, now 9,600, you'll see a move to 9,800, 10,000. You can see this falling wedge down here we were talking about on the RSI, and Bitcoin did break to the upside. So this is just a little bit of movement for Bitcoin, not anything major. However, bigger moves start with smaller moves, right? So this is a setup I posted. We're just looking at this inverse head and shoulders. It all starts here, okay? And so you got, your low, your lower low, and then this is a higher low. We had breakout volume, and then boom, Bitcoin broke out to the upside as expected. Targets up here around 9,600. 9,600 breaks, we'll see 9,800, probably 10,000. Bitcoin doesn't move in straight lines, so possibly there's a little bit of ranging happens here, a little bit of consolidation as well. So just kind of keep an eye on Bitcoin. These USDT pairs obviously follow Bitcoin, so any of the altcoins that you're in, USDT pairs will definitely see some positive price action based on this idea. I got a couple people in my trading group I've got to give shout outs to. Amazing success. This gentleman, he says, this is crazy. I've made $17,000 this month. I feel unstoppable. I can trade anything. Be cautious. Do not get overly confident in any market. These markets will take your money back. But what's interesting is this gentleman who's been in the group for a little bit, you can see he's trading oil, gold, S&P 500, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. He's trading a lot of different stocks, traditional markets, and etc. So commodities. But the point is, technical analysis works in any market. $17,000 in profits in a month is solid. I don't care what you're doing. Some people don't want to go to work to make 17 G's in a month, and it can be done trading. John Witt, shout out to you, up $4,000 in the past 6 days. This person realized 7 Bitcoin, $70,000 close to. That's life-changing money. Some people obviously have a large portfolio to work with, but you don't, you can start trading with a couple $100, no problem. Most people, I'd say 90% of the people that come into the trading group, they've got very small amounts to work with. Shout out to Danny. He said, hey, QKC nailed another one. Yeah, I gave you guys QKC. I said, ha, got him, got him. QKC, you guys remember that? Yesterday's video? Like, these altcoins are going to run hard. This, again, I can't even stress enough to you guys. This is the easiest money you're going to make in crypto right now, for sure. This is QKC. I posted this setup a little while ago, and essentially you've got a bull flag that broke to the upside. Essentially, you're not going to necessarily trade anything I talk about, but buying the breakout of the level is the entry idea. You can see all your targets are over here in the white blocks. Boom, it was up 20%, ended up about 30%. QKC. I try to send you guys the winners, life-changing money, so you can see the setup broke out to the upside. Now, this is Vechain. I know I've got a ton of Vechain enthusiasts that watch the channel. Want to definitely give you guys a shout out. So there's this panic situation they're working on with Vechain's blockchain platform in Cyprus, and Vechain setup is here. It looks good. You got essentially a double bottom. Vechain's up tremendously. Double bottom. You want to buy the breakout of this level. Not that you would ever listen to anything that I talk about or trade it, but you know, the Satoshi valuations are over here. You're going to buy the breakouts of this level. And then take profit levels are marked here in the white boxes. Vechain doing things. Digibyte got listed on Binance. What is going on? You know, Digibyte, it's had a, you know, I won't even say a love-hate relationship with Binance. It's had a tough time with Binance, right? They just didn't want to pay the fees to get listed there. But Digibyte gets listed on Binance, and I posted this setup, and I said, hey, it's already started pumping. What's crazy is this news had come out, look at this, 17 minutes ago. This is an hourly chart. Each one of these candles is 1 hour. So 4 hours ago, Digibyte started pumping, huge pump, right? It was up from about 180 Satoshis, up about 15% before the news was even announced. What's going on here? Manipulation, much. The inner circle, hashtag. Dude, was CZ buying Digibyte based on the idea that it was getting listed? So this was over on Kucoin. It wasn't even listed on Binance yet. So already pumping. So now if you go look at Digibyte, yeah, after I posted this, 18% possible gains, max gains so far. Again, big gains out of Digibyte. It's pretty awesome. Like, I have had a lot of people just over the years that have been huge Digibyte enthusiasts, and Digibyte was kind of held back. Some of these coins, you can have the best project, but if they're not on some of these bigger platforms, on some of these larger exchanges, it's hard to get them, and they can't quite hit their price potential. So good to see this. Great news for Digibyte. If you're not trading on Binance right now, if you're not trading any of these small or micro cap altcoins, it's time to make a change. There's a link in the description for Binance. Possibly you need to sign up for PureVPN as well. It's time to change the game. There's a ton of life-changing money is made the fastest in these small and microcap altcoins. This ontology has had a ton of news. Ontology, this was previous from June the 17th, and they've got this big partnership with leading Swiss crypto firm Bitcoin Suisse. Also, Ontology 2.0 is coming. This is near the end of the month, end of June. They've got a staking and governance model as well. So Ontology 2.0 coming. So a ton of news, right? And then guess what happened? This is a setup just so you guys see it. Midterm hold idea, buy the breakout of this level. I was looking, maybe we'll get a pullback here. Pullbacks are always great entries, right? Retest entry idea, or the default is buy the breakout, right? Because you got, look, the price action comes down here, bounces, support. Price action comes down here, bounces, support. So this is major resistance right here. If it breaks out above here, there's definitely some upside. Then Ontology announces native integration with Chainlink, opening up use cases in data management. So Chainlink tweets this. Well, guess what happens? Broke this really strong resistance. Ontology, midterm hold idea. You know, essentially, it'd be great to get some type of retest. You know, that's a safe entry, some type of retest, move to the downside, and then look for some upside. This is a midterm hold idea. Midterm hold ideas can last, you know, a couple weeks to, you know, over a month. Important thing here is Bitcoin makes a big move, everything changes quickly. You know, so just kind of keep in mind, not that you'd ever trade anything that I talk about or listen to anything that I say, But look at this inverse head and shoulders. This is a textbook pattern. I didn't see it before this. You know, some of this news came out, put it on the map, and man, like sometimes I wish I could just nail every single breakout. I've got it. I can't even tell you how much it helps having 2,500 plus people behind me watching this market, because it's just like, hey, Chris, here's this news, here's this news, here's this news, here's this news. I'm searching for news. I'm finding, like, the news right now is moving this market more than I've seen it in a very long time. And so you can tell retail is jumping right into the market today in crypto. IOST, BTC. So we're buying IOST. There's some news on it. We're buying it down here at 50 Satoshis. It's up about 40% right now. Here's all the targets from the previous setup. Then this news came out. IOST is the first and only blockchain to lecture the Chinese government. We're thrilled to join forces with the Chinese government National Archives Administration to promote blockchain and apply it to maintaining the historical evidence of China. So IOST working with the Chinese government. IOST's setup by the breakout of this level. A pullback obviously would be good. Again, we started buying it down here at 50 Satoshi, so it's up considerably, 40% or something. But there's still, IOST, this is still a good technical pattern. It'd be great, again, to see some type of pullback for entry, but IOST, keep an eye on this one. I want to show you guys these shirts. So I got a gentleman, Defunk, who is in my trading group, and he's coming up with some pretty cool ideas. He's very talented graphically. Right, I was trying to put some things together on Teespring, and you know, it was okay, but it wasn't amazing. So he's very gifted. He's got it jumping right in the market ideas and the CBC logos on a couple of these shirts. You know, I really like the candlesticks in the background. I just want to get your feedback on these. Like, this something you think you would be interested in? Or, you know, hey, the world has changed considerably. Could you imagine? I think these with the candlesticks and whatnot, this is pretty cool. I like, this is actually something I would wear. But no, it's pretty cool. This is another idea came up with the moon boots on. Are you ready? Seriously, are you ready for what's about to happen? At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about 3 weeks, countdown 3 weeks for the bull run to start officially. What do you think about that? I'm going to tell you more about it at the end of this video. But really the point, this gentleman, Defunk, who is creating these shirts and these ideas, company he works for, they make shirts for the PBA, the Pro Bowling Association, which is obviously not, they're not playing any tournaments right now. So really where I'm headed with this is you have to be able to reinvent yourself. So he's working for a company that makes bowling shirts, and say things are changing. There's a panic situation in the world. It's really important that you understand that you have to be able to pivot in life. You have to be able to make a change. If you, even in crypto, you have to be able to make a change. You might have one idea coming into this market. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's my strategy here. You have to be able to make a change. Right? You have to be able to trade what the market gives you. You have to, in the world, you have to, if there's diversity, if there's a panic situation, there's a lot of people right now that are struggling. And you sometimes the struggle will bring out the best in you. Okay. And this is a situation I can speak on personally, because so I used to have a YouTube channel. I had about 25,000 subscribers, and there's all these gambling ads, and I was posting them. I didn't know anything about it, but next thing you know, YouTube banned my channel, gone, poof, and I was just like lost. At first it was the worst thing that ever happened. It was just like, man, I put in years of work on this channel, and it was poof, it's gone. And it was at that point I realized I'm not working for myself. I'm working for YouTube at this point. And then it made me realize, like, I have got to find a way to be very successful in this space. And I said, listen, I've got to really focus on upping my game as far as trading goes and taking it to the next level. And losing the channel was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, because it made me realize, like, hey, you've got to be able to make a change. You've got to be able to pivot. You've got to be able to reinvent yourself. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. A lot of things in life we go through, and it's the worst thing in the world when something happens. and you feel possibly devastated by a situation. And I just want to encourage you guys, like, push yourselves and just know that you can rise up from anything. You can completely recreate yourself. Nothing is permanent. You're not stuck. You have choices. You can think new thoughts. You can learn something new. You can create new habits. All that matters is you decide today and never look back. You have to be able to say, you know what? Okay, this was good, but now it's over. And so now I'm going to do this. And when you start creating your own ideas and possibly creating a little side business or side hustle, and then you're actually working for yourself and you realize like how, like, just breaking the chains of that 9-to-5 job, it's amazing, right? And so I just want to encourage you guys, like, even if you just start some type of side business, you know, there's a lot of things right now on a global scale. There's a lot of new markets that are opening up and a lot that have closed, and that potentially in the future going forward are not going to be nearly as good as they were in the past. And so I just want to encourage you guys, like, you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this, right? If I can do this, you guys can do this. It's just about being consistent. Work hard, you know, keep your head up. Like, we're as humans, we are built for change. This is Cody. They have introduced, and I've talked about Cody 100 times with you guys. This has been a very good, I mean, it's up 300 or 400% since we started buying it in the trading group. Cody has introduced Trust Chain 2.0. The Eagle era is coming. So this global trust system is going to make Cody synonymous with trust, which is required for mass adoption and solves a major difficulty in the crypto world. So they've got a lot of things going on at Cody. Here's the midterm hold idea. Now, when I gave this to you initially, you know, it shot up about 13%. So if you got into that, not that you would ever trade this, but now, you know, essentially you're buying the breakout up here. Remember, getting into these trades is all about entry. I had somebody message me and they're like, okay, I just bought these 3 coins. Let's see what happens. No. That's like, hey, I'm going to go get my car and drive around with my eyes closed. Let's see what happens. But you have to have the understanding of the basics. You know, being able to use these gauges down here. These indicators is like your gauges in your car. Like, you need to know when things are overheating, when it's overbought and it's going to pull back. Okay, just like happened here, overbought, you're going to get a pullback, and you do. Understand these MACD crosses, understand some basics, right? Do not drive, do not trade this market with your eyes closed. Bitcoin whales may move funds. Analyst explains why bull run may start in 3 weeks. Bull run ready. Let's go. 3 weeks till the bull run. So this gentleman, Mr. Ki Young Ju, he witnessed a huge amount of Bitcoin outflow from exchanges. And he said, hey, buy Bitcoin when whales send Bitcoins out of the exchange. The bull market usually starts 4 months after the exchange average withdrawal hits yearly high. He says it wouldn't take more than 4 months for bulls to initiate a new rally since another cycle of withdrawals has reached its maximum level. So he studied the 7-day moving average of Bitcoin withdrawal from 31 exchanges, and he figured the new bullish trend may be in effect mid-July 2020. Bull run ready. Get your moon boots on, because I'm ready. Let's do this. Basically just goes back through some previous data and gives his ideas on why we should see a bull run in mid-July. You guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? It feels like, man, some people have gotten their teeth kicked in for the last couple of years. You know, everybody who FOMO'd into Bitcoin at 20,000 is finally going to get, you know, a chance at redemption. You know, people that were buying a lot of these altcoins at all-time highs, not knowing any better. Hey, if everybody's telling you that Bitcoin's going to 100,000, it's easy to buy $20,000 Bitcoin. But the reality is, people take profits. And just know that whenever you're in any type of trade or any type of hodl situation, and you get so excited about this position that you want to tell other people, everybody else is feeling that too, right? And because of that, people will start taking profits, and they will take your profits if you don't take them. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I will see you guys tomorrow.